This is a HeadGum podcast.
And we are back.
We're back, Gareth.
Jake.
You know where I've been?
Everywhere. You've been everywhere.
Vancouver.
That's what I thought. Now,
Yeah.
what's the schedule like for this?
Well, I'm back home now. But I'm going to be
You're not
there
done,
until
though.
no.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there until early August. But something happened with Damon Wayans Jr. and I. We went out we did a table read or something like that, or a big rehearsal. Then he and I decided to get a bite to eat, and he said, "Where do you want to go?" And I said, "Where did Anthony Bourdain go when he was in Vancouver?"
That's a great question for any city.
That's what I do. So
That is
wherever he went,
I'm
that's where I
gonna
go.
pinch that. That's great.
That's where I go. So he went to where the California roll was first invented, a sushi place. So we went there. The night was ended. We were tired. He goes, man, I can't wait to get to the hotel and get some sleep. And he goes, yeah, I got to go to the gym. And I go, you go to the gym at 9 at night? You psycho? And he goes, well, I have to take 10,000 steps every day. And if I don't do it, I get on a treadmill. And he goes, baseline. And I go, really? We got to talking, Gareth. We decided to walk home. We went over the Granville Bridge, walked all the way back over 2.5 miles to our hotel. Gareth, since that moment, I've done 10,000 steps every single day. I'm totally into it.
I love it.
It's like a weird, you do too? You do it?
Yeah, I do. My mother's in town and she is like a human Roomba. She loves to walk. You and I have taken a number of crazy walks together.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the main one? The craziest one we took was in Detroit when we were filming
Yes.
Harold and Kumar. And we went out to dinner, you, me, and Evan. And we went out to dinner and then we were like, let's just walk. And the night, it was insane.
Crazy.
The night.
Shootings.
Yes. We crossed 8 Mile like idiots. At this point, we all had our shirts off, and you and Evan raced each other. And I think Evan threw up after you guys raced because we'd had some beers. And I had hurt my ankle, so I couldn't race from something. And we were walking for so
long.
so lost because I think it was
We got turned
Google
around.
Maps.
We also took a big walk after we did the 100th from Kevin's.
We
went the wrong way. We were just walking around like Mondros.
Well, we were just like, let's get to some beers. And then we were walking for 2 hours.
Forever.
And then we just got a lift in the weirdest lift ever and then just had like one beer and we were like, let's get out of here.
The night is over.
I know you very well. And there's things that you say sometimes I go, that is way out of character. And there's other times where I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what he's going to do. Something happened recently where I was very surprised. And this is in my personal life, but so
I said something or you said something?
Well, here's what happened. So I over the years, and don't say anything, let me just get through this. So over the years, I've done a couple of events at a thing called CatCon, which is run by this woman named Suzanne, who's awesome, loves cats. And I don't even remember how I got connected with her, but probably 5 years ago or something, we met. I went to something because I have a cat. My cat's become my cat has an Instagram and all this shit. So whatever. So anyway, I hadn't talked to her.
Stop saying that like your cat created the Instagram and it got popular.
I thought
my
we
cat
agreed
has
on
an
silence
Instagram.
during this part because it feels
But
like
this is madness.
you don't have to physically move the mic. I love you can't shut up on a level you have to move.
All the stuff you're saying has been madness.
Okay.
I mean, look, my cat has an Instagram. It's a whole thing. You started the cat Instagram.
Not necessarily.
Who started it?
I did, but not necessarily. Okay. So anyway, so she calls me and she's like, do you want to do this event in October, like October 11th or something at the next CatCon? Because it's in, I forget where it is, but I go, yeah, for sure. And then she's talking to me, she's running through it and she goes, you know, I just found out you do a show with Jake Johnson. And I go, yeah. And she goes, he came to CatCon a couple years ago. And I went, excuse me? And she said, yeah. And I said, I genuinely was like, I don't think we're talking about the same person. She sends me pictures of Jake at CatCon. And I'm like, what? And there you are at CatCon with your daughter. Now, a couple things jump out. One, you're at CatCon, which just, you know what I mean? A guy who goes to CatCon doesn't sound like a guy who's going to be like telling me my cat didn't start an Instagram. The other thing that I noticed, what's my man wearing? We're here to help merch out in the wild. I was proud, but I was shocked that you were at
Gareth,
CatCon.
I have a daughter. She loves cats.
It's great.
Just deep as that.
I'm not mad at you. I'm happy.
I have allergies to cats, and I was not happy there.
Because there's a lot of cats at CatCon.
It's a whole thing. Now I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
So we did the cook-off, and the whole thing, which all you guys know about, is if Steve lost, he wasn't allowed to talk about food for 6 months. He lost. He lost because he didn't work as hard as Adam Oler. Well, I think the majority of people listening to this show would go, yeah, it makes sense. The majority of people on Patreon did not feel that way and felt Jake and Gareth didn't give him a fair shot, and they hated us for it, and they got so mad. There was a petition that was started that it was like free justice for Berg or something insane.
I mean, the guy got high and talked music all day.
His whole technique was double dipping the chicken in the panko.
We didn't tie a hand behind his back.
He had everything Oler had. We go, what's your technique? And he goes, dip it twice.
Listen, we can't listen.
We can't go down the
We can't dip the panko again. But anyway, we decided we've got a new plan. And sure enough, on the Patreon, all heel wrestling heel Jake was coming out. And I dubbed him Hollywood Hulk Hogan because he now realizes he likes to be like, you're not going to win that, brother. You're not going to win anything again. And so we just received a Photoshop of Berg in his glasses, which he's now wearing. And Jake Photoshopped as Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Will you give this audience about a minute of your Hulk Hogan and then take us to the ads, Gareth?
All right. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who are talking about how Steve Berg deserves another chance at a cooking competition. He had one, brother. He had one not too long ago. And he squandered his whole time by smoking weed and talking about a band that very few people have ever heard about. And then he comes in there with some tasteless airplane chicken parmesan. Some of you paid $9.95 for it and say you were overcharged. And then he loses. And what does he do? He goes on the Patreon and he cries, brother. He cries tears. Big, big crocodile tears. Nobody's seen him. That's why he's wearing those glasses. Nobody can see the tear ducts. And what happens? The Patreon community falls for it. So Jake and Gareth, out of the kindness of their hearts, they decide they're going to give him another shot. Another shot. For some reason, but he doesn't have a chance. He's going to be making a meatloaf, and I'm not going to tell you anymore, but we got a lot of ideas, brother. And he's going to make a meatloaf that's going to be better than a bargain bin meatloaf, and he's going to get rewarded. He's going to get rewarded over and over again, because a guy like that, a little Nordic guy with a lisp, everyone gives him sympathy, and they think that he deserves more and more. You talk about privilege, you're talking about Steve Berg. So tune in, pay attention, get on the Patreon, and if you don't like it, brother, I'll come and I'll give you an arm bar. Until then, without further ado, enjoy the ads. Hollywood Johnson, out. And we are brought to you by Tiny Health. Okay, let's talk about it, everybody. Feeling bloated? Of course you are. We all are. We're bloated. It's horrible. Some people say that that's because, you're busy or you're getting older or you're not eating right. Well, honestly, it could be all those things. But you don't know. You don't know what it is. And that's why Tiny Health is so, so helpful when it comes to these things. They're going to help point out the actual culprit. It is an at-home gut health test that gives you a detailed breakdown of what's actually happening inside of your body. That is so important. And that's why we have both taken our Tiny Health tests, and you know what you get back are amazing results. You really do you find out what is going on. So you take the test, you send it in, and you get a personalized breakdown of what is going on in your gut. Tiny Health uses the same advanced technology trusted in microbiome research. So you're getting science-backed insights that actually get to the root cause of your symptoms, not just some weird, generic wellness advice. Start improving your health with real data from Tiny Health. Tiny Health is offering our listeners the most aggressive offer yet. $50 off your first at-home test kit at tinyhealth.com/here-to-help. That's tinyhealth.com/here-to-help for $50 off. tinyhealth.com/here-to-help.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, big dog?
Big dog is doing great.
Good. Where are you calling from, big dog? You in the kettle?
Down
You out back? Can we get your name, please?
Cindy.
Cindy.
Or you can call me Eugene. That's what my niece and my nephew call me. So you guys can pick.
Jane?
Eugene.
Oh, Eugene. Okay. Why they call you Eugene, Cindy?
Well, because I told them that Auntie Cindy was boring and I was tired of hearing about it. So I said, I need you two to get together and figure out a better name to call me.
Cool.
And so 2 weeks later, my sister called me and she said they've decided on a name because I told them that they had to agree on it.
All right, Eugene, where are you calling from?
Downtown Nashville.
Oh, I love Nashville.
The best.
You're downtown Nashville. Your name's Eugene. What can we do for you today?
I need help with the bullshit that we deal with next door. So when I say I mean our building is 4 feet away from an Airbnb building.
Oof.
Mm.
So think about all the tourists that come into town and want to dumb down Vegas.
Mm.
And it was built, I think there's 4 floors, I think. So
They're
we're
all
little
Airbnbs?
tiny. Yes.
Wow.
I think there may be 2 owners that live there that actually have a property, but they're on the pool side, which is on the back side of it.
Okay.
So what we get is just degenerates that look down on our property, and we've got a nice garden, and we've got an oasis, and we have movie nights, and we have concerts.
Eugene, you mean they quite literally from their window look down on your stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
And I did include some pictures so you can kind of see.
I'd love to see.
Oh, I would like to say we rescheduled this for July 8th, and I got a last minute call on July 2nd, and I was like, I'll do it. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. And so I called the owner of the building, and I said, listen, this podcast is taking place, and I need you to reconfirm that you're okay with me taking over the building. And he said, I don't give a fuck if you paint a middle finger on that rooftop.
Ooh.
It's yours, because they've been giving me so much shit since they, constructed the place.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
All
So we can do some stuff.
Oh, we can do so many things.
right. We got a video here. And we're playing in there. I
I don't know what this video is. So explain the video a little bit.
That was 3:30 on a Tuesday.
This is loud. Loud music.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. So you're the brick building. It's right next door. So what we're looking at is on the right side, there's a brick building. Then there's this beautiful gate. And then
that's my gate.
Beautiful gate, Gene. Then next to the gate, there's an apartment building with balconies that hang over Eugene's backyard. And the video is just, it was a static shot on the brick with really loud
Real
music.
It's so loud.
That's crazy. And you're talking about
Do you want to hear something that's wild?
Yeah.
This is wild.
Okay.
These people were like 50 years old.
It's young.
Now, I am, no. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Jen, you take over.
I'm in my early 50s, but I identify as a 40-year-old.
Okay.
So does Gareth.
So this house is fun. We have a lot of parties. We do a lot of things.
Sure.
But don't come here acting like douchebags.
Right. Okay.
So the main, we're looking at another picture now. I mean, it just kind of shows how balconied out this zone is here. So it's pretty open. It's pretty loud. You're right there. The main complaint is the noise is insane, even though some of the music's
the cops aren't
good.
coming to Nashville for a noise complaint.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, they probably, first of all, we've never called the cops because we don't want to be those people.
Sure.
We've kind of befriended security guards. We have their cell phone numbers. We take them baked goods.
I hear what you're
We're
saying.
in good graces with the property manager. But herein lies the problem.
Talk to us.
The problem is there are people pissing over the balcony,
Oh boy.
I knew you were gonna say
emptying
that.
their coolers, dumping out whatever they had to
think it's
drink.
a back alley.
Pissing over the balcony's tough.
They have no idea what it is. And so we
Eric
end
went
up
through sour
screaming
cream at
at them.
Brian Austin Green.
What?
Listen,
Off a balcony just like
if
that.
I-
Bag is what he called it. Go ahead.
if I get a hot urine stream to my dome, I'm burning that fucking building down.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, Eugene, you really moved over the
Okay,
fact
so-
that Eric Edelstein threw sour cream at Bag.
I'm fine with it. I just don't want to have to leave my house in a hazmat and a helmet.
So that brick number's yours?
It's not mine.
It's where you live.
I don't own the property.
Right.
That's beautiful. I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
great.
It's got old charm. It's cool. And did you?
No, it's great.
Did you?
And I just want to say
Hmm.
the owner, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the owner, so we rescheduled this call, right?
Right.
So I had
The July 2nd thing, yeah.
Yep.
I had like a 24-hour notice, which I was fine. I was like, this is so exciting. And when I got that email from Natalie or Jesse, I acted like you when you saw Prince
Eugene, can I ask you a question?
on New Girl.
Eugene, can I ask you a
Yes,
question?
you may. Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
We're going to help you figure out this fucking problem. Do you understand me? But I have a question for you.
Listen,
Because, hold on.
this is the bell ringer.
Eugene?
Mhm.
No, not yet. It's not.
I'm listening.
You're in
I'm
Nashville.
listening.
You had a pop or something today? You had a couple pops?
What's a pop?
Drink? Cocktail?
I've had one because
What is
I
it?
have been
What was it?
nauseous
What-
all day.
Well, yeah. Good way to-
Vodka soda.
Vodka soda. How big of a pour on the VOD we doing? How tall's the glass?
Heavy hand.
Heavy hand. Okay. All right. We just want to make sure we're picking up on the right thing here. We're getting that vibe, okay?
It's a normal.
So listen.
It's
So
a
here's what we're
normal
going to do,
glass.
Eugene.
Heavy
It's a
hand.
normal
Eugene,
glass.
Eugene.
You know what? That's better than just a few tiny beers.
Yeah. Here's what we're going to do, Eugene.
Just a few tiny
We're gonna
beers
take
is heavy hand.
we're gonna take your hands off of the piloting mechanism. Jake and I are in the cockpit, but you're still here, and we're gonna land this fucker. So the bottom line to your problem, if you had to say it in one sentence, would be, go ahead.
Very good job, Gareth.
I have a real estate on the roof of our building that I've been given the blessing to write a message
Ooh,
that
thank
everyone
you,
from the
Eugene.
balcony can see. The problem is
So run on.
it's so much that I need you guys to record a video, sum it up, and let's give you the first billboard in Nashville.
Holy shit. Eugene,
Wait.
I'm gonna give you one more crack at this because you really lost us at the end.
We made a
You-
video
Why?
and a billboard? I don't get it.
You have the real estate of the roof that these people will be able to see before dumping their coolers or pissing.
That is correct.
And what you would like from us is, one more time?
A billboard on our roof so that when anyone looks over the balcony, it says, "Welcome to Nashville." It's your logo. And it's just a QR code.
Oh, my God.
That
Dude.
is a link to a video that says, "Hey, welcome to Nashville. We hope you have a great time." The problem is with us on our end, kind of like what my landlord said, is like, yeah, paint a fucking middle finger on it and call it a day because this has been awful. So it was like, well, no, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anyone any good because then it's going to make us a target. Mm-hmm. We're trying to avoid littering. We're trying to avoid people pissing over the balcony or puking over the balcony or throwing their trash over the balcony, which is our walkway, not just the Airbnb's building property. Mm-hmm. So it's like, help us help you.
Right.
So I feel like it could be really good if y'all could just record a video based on all the things that they do.
Right.
And then it becomes a billboard on our rooftop that when they look down, it's like, scan this QR code or whatever. I don't know how technology works, if I'm being honest. But I think it would be a great way to promote the show. We get a revolving door of tourists. We get Scottish people. We get the carols. They're like, "Carol, this recipe requires an avocado." Like, we hear everything.
Right.
And once you look through all the videos, you'll see how bad it echoes. And there are good times with this Airbnb, like a bunch of dudes with an instructor-led footloose dance, like line dance situations, which was really entertaining. And custody battles happening over the phone, motivational speakers. So we have had some good times being able to hear what's going on. But at the same time, they overlook us. So it's like we can't even really enjoy our backyard because then they want to engage. Right. And the only people that engage the best are the Canadians. And we can't ask this building to say only book Canadians because they are the kindest people ever.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I would love for y'all to have your first billboard in Nashville on our roof.
So
what do you want on the roof there,
I'm
Eugene?
open to it. We have to talk expenses, but so there's a chance we could make a QR code?
Yeah, that goes to a website that just plays the video.
Yeah.
Let's actually do it.
If you are open to it, we can make it happen.
And then what do you think that would cost?
It's free. It's free marketing.
Yeah, but only to like 9 people at a time.
No.
Okay.
That's not true. That's not true.
All right, you know what? Actually, Eugene, I think this is a great idea. Really quickly, tell us the issues that you're dealing with.
Of the people
littering?
go ahead.
And then we could do this video.
But really let us know.
If you could just in a minute long.
So that way, we at the end of this, we go, okay, we know how to do it. So what are the issues with these people you're seeing?
Okay, listen. You see that little strip of gravel when you look down over your balcony? That belongs to somebody else. That's not for the property to pick up. So stop littering. Stop throwing your beer cans. I did send some videos over about this.
Can we see the videos?
Beer pong. I did send them in. You don't have to look at them now, but
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
A guy pissing over the balcony. If I'm trying to walk to my car, I can't handle it. I will.
So, Jane, let's do this. Let's give it a shot.
Yes.
And then we're going to do a take, and then we're going to get notes from you. And if we nail this thing, Not Attack and Jesse will look into what it costs to get just a piece of paper or like a material that could survive the
Or a-
weather.
Yeah, printed.
Yeah, a
spray-
weatherproof
A weatherproof
billboard
thing
or
that
something.
you guys could glue it on. That would be on you guys to get it up there. And then you guys,
course.
with spray paint, would have to write, hey, everyone in that building, look at this. Scan this code. I got a video for you, right?
And then what we need to remember during the recording of this is while we're sort of sending a message to these people, it's also a marketing video for the show.
Is that right,
No,
Eugene?
I think it's great marketing for the show.
So we want to make
I've
sure
been
people know who
telling
they're talking to.
Yeah.
everyone
So,
about it.
Eugene, here's what we're going to do. And I've never done this as a control freak. Gareth can tell you this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
A big dog, you a top dog for me. You the lieutenant, okay? You running point, my lady, my queen. We're living in your world.
Oh boy, howdy are we?
You're the director.
I mean, this went far. This went far. Okay.
You're the
Yep.
director. We're your talent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Run the show. Tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Call action. Call cut. Give us notes.
Yeah.
The floor is yours. You're in charge. We are not running point. When we nail what you wanted, say, Natalie, cut, print, make a QR code. If this all goes
Oh, God,
sideways,
this is-
Eugene,
Oh, my-
Gareth and I are not here to help you. You're the boss.
I'm hyperventilating. Okay. Do I say 3, 2, 1, action?
You're the boss.
Do a countdown into action, sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
You just scanned a QR code that you saw on a roof because you are visiting Nashville and you're partying a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, and you think you're having a great
Pass.
time.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Pass?
Pass.
Okay, what would you like from Jake differently, please?
Okay. So we're trying not to become a target because
This is a fine
this
one.
started when this building went under construction and a piece of lumber went through and almost killed a neighbor.
Oh,
I do have pictures of that as
I'll
well
bet
that
you
I
do.
sent in.
Pass.
But
Is that-
I know it's a lot, but I
It is.
want us to be super friendly.
okay.
You guys are so funny that you can take this down a notch because I feel like if I painted a middle finger on that rooftop, that's not going to be good because they throw clothes, they throw wet
Has
towels,
anyone peed?
these people next door are like savages.
Okay.
So
Not the
if
Canadians.
they see a QR code and they see the video
Mhm.
of like, hey guys, welcome to Nashville. We want you to have a good time. We love a good time. But please remember to not take a vacation from your trash can or your ashtray.
Okay.
That's
So
good.
that's what you're looking for
There
from
are
Jake's
people-
performance a little more.
I got it.
Well, from either one of you.
Oh, okay,
you want
good.
Gareth to
make
do
it
it?
funny. I would love both of you to do it
Okay.
because I love both of you together.
Why
Okay,
don't-
you're the director. I'll start or
Yeah.
jump in.
Yep.
And then
Don't be
tell us-
afraid to yell pass again whenever you're
Yeah,
ready.
you're the boss.
Yeah.
Let us know what
This
to
is
do.
your set.
I'm sorry
You're
I
drunk,
did that
let's do
earlier.
this.
I really
Please,
am.
no, it got better. We thank you. You the big dog. We just a couple of kids.
Okay, here we are.
Rough, meow, meow.
Eugene, you want to count us down into an action whenever you're
If
ready?
the dog wants to. If not,
Maybe
she
we
can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Okay, all right.
We living in
I
her world.
just-
All right, let's get this.
Yeah, I just snorted. I
Okay.
just snorted.
All right,
It's
here we
fine.
go.
It's fine.
All
All
right,
right.
whenever you're ready.
3,
Let's count us
2, 1, pig limo.
in. Very good.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're enjoying Nashville.
What a great city, and we're really glad you're here having a lot of fun. The city offers a lot, and you're staying in a great place.
My name is Jake Johnson.
I'm Gareth Reynolds. We have a podcast called We're Here to Help.
Maybe you should listen to it. But what we want to talk to you about today is if you look out your balcony and you see down there, it looks like just a rooftop. But there's a family that lives there.
Yeah, and so your impulse might be, hey, I'm on vacation. I'll throw some trash down there. Maybe I'll have a couple pops and pee. But don't do that.
Because you're pissing on a woman's head and where she lives. And if you throw filthy laundry over, it's going into her property. So you could do us a big favor and take that volume down to a 3 or a 4. And just remember, these fun people want you to have a great time. They're happy you're here. But could you remember they live here year round?
You're neighbors right now. I know it feels like you're not, but you are. And remember, We're Here to Help is available wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks for clicking on the Roof's QR code and going to this website and watching this video.
And last but not least, your neighbor, Eugene, has a message for you. Eugene, take it away.
I love you guys so much, and I want you to have a great time. But I'd like you to stop shitting on our property.
Okie dokie.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a bunch.
Eugene, what do you think?
I thought that was fantastic.
I think we got it.
Okay, you want to use it?
I really liked your part at the
you
end.
killed it,
Yeah,
Eugene.
that was awesome. When you asked them to not
I mean,
poop.
how did y'all feel about it?
Really
I
good.
thought it was
I
great.
thought it was very
I
good.
enjoyed the
I thought
project.
our performance was fine.
I thought it was good.
We were trying to find it was okay.
I think we found it.
Yeah, and then I think you hit a home run.
Yeah.
Natalie, why did you flick us off? I don't get it.
Jake, let her talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop interrupting her.
So
Oh,
she
boy.
gave you the universal move it on,
Yeah.
just so you know, Eugene.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
She's like, keep going.
She goes like
keep
this,
it
wrap.
going.
No, she gave us the wrap it up.
She's like, let's
Then I
move
asked,
on.
she denied it and said I was interrupting you. Keep going, Eugene.
Then there was a finger.
Well, she will appreciate this
I don't think so.
because so we got it at the last minute, and we rescheduled. So it was supposed to be for
July
July
2nd.
2nd. And I was like,
Oh.
I do not care. I'm so excited
Thank
to
you.
be here
Right.
for this. So I immediately called
the landlord.
the owner of the building,
Yeah, and he said,
and I
do whatever.
said,
Yeah,
do whatever you want.
absolutely.
And
He
so
said the roof
I
is
sent in a
yours. And you said it
screenshot.
could be good marketing.
Yeah, you put a finger on there. That's the wrong idea.
Correct. But
Right.
I sent in a picture
They sure did.
because I
Let's see it.
called him and he called me back
Right.
and he was like, I think they got the transcript wrong on this voicemail.
Let's see it.
So yes. So I called him and said, hey, listen, this is happening tomorrow. I need you to call me. I've got some amazing news. And so he called me back, but then there was a transcript
What?
of the voicemail. And he was like, I think they got something wrong.
Yeah. You want me to tell the audience what it was?
Read it, Gareth.
I
The,
would love for you
transcript
to do that.
reads, Jim, I have some amazing nipples, and I'm freaking out a little bit.
Thank you guys so much. Enjoy that.
God bless.
Bye, Eugene.
Bye,
Thank
Eugene.
you.
I love your guts. Bye.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Rocket Money.
Oh, sweet Rocket Money. How we love you. We've talked about Rocket Money on this show a lot because we use Rocket Money a lot, and we recommend people who are trying to stretch their money further use Rocket Money. Jake and I have both confessed to each other about a bunch of things we found on our Rocket Money accounts that we were shocked that we were paying for. I was paying for a weird weather app that I did not need. But that weather app, the forecast was calling for them to take money from me. A Packers radio station that I did not need radio. I'm talking, that's how long ago this was. But one of the things is it shows you these things that you're paying for that you probably don't need anymore. And it's not even a matter if you've just forgotten about it. It's also you get to look at your subscription management and sort of decide, do I need this? I have this. I don't know if I do. But there are a lot of apps out there or platforms that basically depend on you downloading them for that free week and then forgetting about it. And Rocket Money has your back when it comes to that. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/help. That's rocketmoney.com/help. rocketmoney.com/help. Caller, are you there?
I am here.
So sorry. We're very confused.
It's all right.
Thank you. That's awesome. What's your name, amigo?
My name is Nick.
Hi, Nick. Nick, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Plymouth, Massachusetts area.
Whoa. It's pretty close to
I know.
where our guest helper is from.
Oh boy.
Yeah, how old are you, Nick?
I'm 39.
39. Well, Nick, listen, you got myself and you got our guest helper today. The great Ryan Gaul is here. Ryan, one of my dearest friends from back in the improv days, still doing improv. And it's become popular. I quit doing it for stand-up, and then now improv's popular again. Is it me?
And
now I'm not good at it. Now I'm not good at it. So I wasn't great at it back in the day, but now I'm not good at it. And
that's not true. We just
popular.
did it like a month ago, and you were great at it. You were. I would say you stole the show
because you're good at it. But we have Ryan Gaul here. You know him from tons of shit. But Ryan, this is Nick. You have any questions for Nick right off the bat, Ryan?
No, Plymouth. I did. I got drunk in Plymouth. Probably one of the first times I ever got drunk. I got drunk in Plymouth, so I can give you that.
How old?
Fantastic.
Oh God, I was definitely late teens. Took me a while. I wasn't like you, Gareth, where I was ripping into it and. The preteens.
It was because I was in England. The English people started out early. We'll get to your call in a second here, Nick. But I've said this in my stand-up before. But I remember I was 13, and guys my age were making fun of me for being a virgin.
God, it's insane.
They were like, "It'll happen." They were, what are you waiting for? Marriage? I was like, I'm a baby.
Ugh,
I'm
God.
tiny.
Hey, hey, Nick, are you right off Route 3?
So I'm off 495.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be off Route 3, but I made the move.
You had to.
All right,
yeah,
Nick.
Cape Cod traffic will get you.
What's going on, buddy? We're not going to do We're not going to do local traffic talk. Just
you don't want a traffic report?
No.
All right. I'm hoping you guys can help me out. I've tried to farm this from my wife, who's a therapist. I've brought it up to my own therapist. So I'm hoping you guys can crack the puzzle here.
Hold on a second here. Now this we're sometimes we're on this show an alternative to therapy, sure, but I don't know if we're normally following therapists. If two therapists, one you're married to, and they can't crack this is Ryan,
that's feeling? We're batting third. I think that's how I see it.
We're dead men walking.
No, I don't like their answers. So I'm going to go with what you guys say. And if you have the same answer as them, then so be it. That's the way it is.
All right, Nick, let's party.
Makes sense.
All right. So we've been in this house about 2 years. We had new neighbors move in just about a year ago. And recently we decided it was probably time to get to know them, introduce ourselves. And we've gotten to know them a little bit. The first time they came over, we started just talking about our yards. We have pretty decent sized yards, and they're both pretty much the exact same sized lot. And, I told them I've got this hand-me-down push mower that barely works. It is absolute hell to mow this lawn. It takes me probably 3 hours. And he was telling me that the guy who sold him his house gave him a ride-on mower and that I can use it whenever I want. The caveat is it just doesn't work right now. And so I told them that's great. So we recently had them over for, just some dinner and hanging out by the pool. And they brought it up 2 or 3 times, the fact that they have a ride-on mower. They're going to get it fixed. I can use it whenever I want. They'll even give me the key to their shed so I can take it out whenever they're not home. And then they saw me not long ago pushing my mower and reminded me of this again, that I can use it whenever I want.
Sounds like they've said you could use it whenever you want.
Yeah, I know, right? So here's where it gets tricky, is that I recently made the decision to buy a ride-on mower. And it's brand new. I kind of went, balls to the wall, got the nicest one I could find. And I don't want to let them use it because it's brand new and I don't have a lot of nice things and it's quite the investment. And now I don't want to mow my own lawn because I don't want them to see me on this working ride-on mower and then expect me to kind of come over and offer it up to them to mow their enormous lawn because their ride-on doesn't work when they've been so kind to offer me their non-working ride-on mower.
Ooh, wow.
This is okay. So this is interesting. So the neighbors. Let's give. Should we just give them a name, like a couple? Let's call them like the Parks or something like that.
Yeah. We'll go in the Parks.
Okay, so the Parks next door bought the place. Ride-on mower doesn't work. Mm-hmm. They won't shut the fuck up about how much they're going to let you use it once they pull the trigger and get this thing fixed.
Their kindness knows no bounds.
You may be a little fatigued from just being teased by the prospect of being able to have the ride-on mower. Eventually just say, you know what? I'm going to take care of me a little bit. I'm going to move into the next century, and I'm going to get myself a ride-on mower. Now the problem that's going on in your head, you have anxiety about using it because you think that will result in them asking if they can use yours. And frankly, you care about yours a little too much at this point to be sharing it with them. That's basically where we're at.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head.
That's tricky.
This is now, I will say, Ryan, this problem, it kind of lives in his head a little bit, right? I mean, he's got a paranoia about the what if. There's not even really a problem yet.
They haven't asked. They haven't even come close to asking.
He wants to get ahead of a problem that he sees coming. Now, Nick, you've never used your ride-on mower?
I've never. I took it for one quick spin when the guy dropped it off, but it was behind a fence. I mean, everyone uses their ride-on mower here. So
how long ago was this?
This was probably 3 weeks ago at this point.
So 3 weeks, you've had a Corvette of ride-on lawnmowers in your garage, and you just can't even take it out for a spin because you're worried about what's going to happen.
You want an excuse in the chamber, ready to go, as soon as this guy's like, hey, this is perfect. I'm letting you, I offered to let you use my mower. Maybe you offer me and we just have a deal. We can switch them up whenever we want. You want to be able to say something right off the bat and be like, here's X. You can't. Yeah. I have a little weird thought.
Okay. Let's float it out there because I've got some ideas, but go ahead.
Do you have, are your parents still with us?
My mom is alive. My dad is super dead.
Super dead. Ooh.
Super dead. Yeah, he's
tough on that.
He's nothing but bones.
How about the in-laws?
In-laws, both very much alive.
Okay, here we go. This is my very stupid pitch. Hopefully, the first of a few.
Okay.
You received this lawnmower as a gift from your father-in-law, with a caveat. It's only for you to use. Your wife can't use it. Nobody else is allowed to use it. That's it. Simple. And maybe it's because he bought it for himself. He no longer can use it. He wants to give it to you, but he's and you can say this, you can kind of throw him under the bus and say, he's kind of weird about this stuff. You know, he doesn't, he's given me a few things in the past and he's like, it's only for you. I don't know, maybe somewhere down before he got screwed on this, where he gave something to his other son and they gave it away. So now he's real particular about saying, this is for you. It's the Corvette of lawnmowers. Don't you dare let anybody else use it. I want to see you on this and you only. And you kind of smirk and go like, that's dad. That's dad.
What Ryan's pitching, which I think is kind of the zone we have to go in, is like, you've got to get, Ryan, by the way, left. I don't know if that's going to upset you or not, Nick, but Ryan is no longer on camera or in frame.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I didn't talk, and then he left, so I don't know. Oh, hey.
Back. I just mowed the lawn.
So let me ask you a couple questions, Nick. What did your therapist say?
So both my wife and my therapist both said the same thing. They just kind of threw their hands up and said, well, I guess they need to use the lawnmower now.
What?
And the problem with lawn equipment is that it's not rated by mile. It's rated by hours used. So the more hours, the more wear and tear.
I mean, listen, here's why you've called the right place, and I think here's what the therapists cannot provide. we want you to win on your terms. We are,
Hell yeah.
let's say this is some sort of mental dysfunction on your end. You're not going to hear about that from us. We're going to try to solve, we're playing an away game in Nick Park, and we're going to want this to work out. So we're going to, I have a couple more pitches. Let me ask you this. Do you like the Parks? Do you like the neighbors?
Oh, we love them.
They're great.
We can't say enough good things about them. And
actually, there is one negative about, which is
they're
that
too kind.
You don't want them to touch your goddamn lawnmower. So there's clearly something there.
You got to keep their grubby hands off of it.
Yeah, you've got an issue with them there.
Here's a question: Is did they expect you? Like, if you were to choose to use their riding lawnmower, were they kind of hinting at the idea of like, if you get it fixed and tuned up, it'll work? Because you couldn't use it, right? It's broken,
right? Yeah, it was kind of like one of those offers. Like, if I had a bunch of money, I'd give you that money, but I don't have a bunch of money, so I'm not going to. It was kind of it was thoughtful, but in a sense hollow.
How have they been mowing their lawn?
It's a good question.
I think they have a push mower. I think they've been just kind of dealing with the grind of mowing like over a half acre.
Have you seen the riding lawnmower in the shed? Are we sure? That exists?
I think I saw the previous owner riding it at some point before they had moved in. So I do know that it is real. I know they didn't make it up in hopes that I would fund their ride-on mower.
Now
that would be crazy.
Their mower now, like their lawn now, is out of control. It must be, right?
I think they're only mowing the front lawn, and it's much smaller than the back. And I think they're just using the push mower for that. It's manageable on the front, but it's in the backyard where it gets really unhinged.
They're drooling over the idea that you're buying a mower. They have to be.
I've got a pitch for you here, Nick. Now, I'm going to tell you that this pitch is going to take you, because look, there is this version where, you could talk about how, you could wait for them to be gone and only mow the lawn when they're gone, but you're going to be living a bit of a complicated life if you have to create a kind of affair with your lawnmower. And I just think that's going to be more stress than it's worth. Now, my pitch, at first, it's going to feel like we're not solving your problem. But this is the long game, okay?
Okay.
My pitch is that you go out there and you just start mowing your lawn. You use the riding mower. You don't even mention it, okay? You just enjoy yourself. And when you hang out with them, I think you're right to think that at some point they're going to say, hey, yeah, you really got to love it. And oh my God. And I think you got to say, I love it. This thing is my baby. And you have your wife teed up and she says, he loves this thing more than the car. And you go, I do. I care about this thing so much. Put value on it in a way that would make, again, this is new. This is a new luxury item for you. And the more that you lay that on thick, the more that I think they'll go, boy, I don't know if I even want that responsibility. Now, Nicky's still there.
Ooh, I'm here.
Because what might happen is these people might not take the social cue. And they might say, oh, that's awesome. Can I borrow it? And I think we're right in the predicament that you're talking to you're talking to people about. And you're going to have, and in my pitch, what you say is, yes. Yes. Just be so careful with it. And then they're going to use it. And Nick, when the Parks return it, you're going to say to them 2 days later, did something happen out there when you mowed the lawn? And they're going to go, no. What? And you're going to say, the blade won't drop properly. I'm just trying to figure out what happened because I'm so careful with it. And then you fake bring out a repair person, and then you talk to him about it, and you say a repair person came out and said that a rock hit it, and it's a big pain in the ass, and it's costing you a couple $100. And that is the last time they ask for it. And if they ask for it again, you're going to say, I'd love to, but I'm so precious with this thing that I just don't want another rock.
That's real good. Can I give
yes.
on top of that,
yes. cherry the top, babe.
I love what you're saying about loving it so much. This is your
we
baby.
should see you in your driveway. I want you to put on some jorts and a cutoff, and I want you to wash this thing like it's a Corvette.
Cleaning it.
Waxing it.
Now, this is my...
Ryan, dare I say, I want a vanity plate on this thing that says Daddy's baby.
Okay. On top of that, does your wife ever talk to Mrs. Park like one-on-one alone?
So here's the weird small world kicker of it. They're both actually from the same small town. And
perfect.
And they found out on Facebook they've got like 70 mutual friends. Ugh. So it's they're so tied into each other that it doesn't even make sense.
No.
And to add one ripple to Ryan's first pitch, my in-laws actually met them first. They came over to introduce themselves when my wife and I were away for the weekend. My in-laws invited them in. They met our dog. They had a gab fest talking about the town that they're from.
Yeah. Ryan, can I tell you how I know that Nick loves his dog? This is a way you can tell if someone loves their dog. They say they met the dog. People, it's like the mayor of the house. They're like, they met the dog.
They met the dog.
Always makes me giggle.
They met the dog. They got introduced. Wait. I was saying, if your wives talk, to have, maybe you plant something and say like, I got in a huge fight. Wait, this is your wife. I got in a huge fight. I was walking through the garage and I bumped his new mower. He hasn't talked to me for a day. And just subtle and just, it's going along with what you're saying, but it's like that. If you get mad at your wife over it, imagine what
I actually think, Nick, we're kind of giving you it's kind of a chronology of what ifs and how you can get in front of it each step. And it's going to depend on their social cue radar. But I actually think Ryan's pitch comes before my pitch and maybe shuts down my pitch with hope. Maybe my pitch is never even needed because either your wife tells Mrs. Park or the Parks in general that, I thought I'd take it out and mow the lawn. And I guess I didn't do it right. I got it stuck. And he was really upset. I mean, he loves this thing, and that way that makes them feel like I don't even want the stress of asking him to borrow this.
I don't want to get involved.
Now, let's say that they go, oh, that's great. And he says, can I borrow it? And that, you might have to do my version, but I kind of think Ryan's version of my pitch is going to get you where you need to go.
Yeah, you might never get there.
I like that.
Now, we don't want to put anything on your wife, but do you think she could pull off the fake convo?
I think she could.
Is she there?
She is downstairs. The dog, the mayor of the house, may go crazy if she comes upstairs.
Can't wait to meet him. All right, you want to throw Molly on real quick here, Nick?
Happy to. Here you go.
Okay.
Hello.
Molly, how are you?
Hi, Molly.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm good. You're on with me, Gareth, from We're Here to Help, and our guest helper is Ryan Gaul. You've probably heard him on Comedy Bang Bang. He's doing very well in the improv world. I used to do improv, and then I thought it was dead, and then I took a time away, and now it's thriving again. Anyway, that's not about me and how well Ryan's doing. First of all, Molly, when Nick brought this problem to you as a therapist, what did you think? Were you able to separate wife from therapist, or what was your initial reaction to this?
Well, as a therapist, ethically, I do try to separate the two.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I do what I can. I mean, I think I have a bias where he is my husband and I am neighbors with the other party here. So
what did you say to him when he kind of brought this paranoia? And you feel like, I mean, he really loves this mower. He does not want it over there.
I hear ya. I know. You've heard. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, No, I get it. It's his. I know he's like, it's his pup. It's his favorite. So I get it. But I think
He doesn't want the neighbors to meet the lawnmower.
No, right. And listen, to be fair, like they seem like very nice people, but
Sure.
we really don't know them too well. Like in the event it were to break, we don't know how like it could get messy. We don't really know like how things would be handled. So I hear the concerns.
Molly, let's be honest. This lawnmower that they have in their garage, last we heard before they moved in, was working, and now it isn't. So they might just be a couple of, lunatics out there.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. That's true.
Well,
I mean,
Molly, we've circled a couple of things, and unfortunately for you, to some extent, the one that Nick likes is kind of the one that we like. It started as the idea that maybe we loan it to them, and when they return it, we fake that something's wrong, and it kind of gets Nick off the hook. That's where we started. But Ryan kind of came up with maybe a better way to crack it. Now, it does put a little bit on you, but we all have talked and we feel pretty confident you can pull it off. But we don't want to just tell Nick what to tell you what to do. This isn't the honeymooners.
Yeah.
So
how comfortable would you be? Not lying,
Ryan. It's Ryan's pitch. So Ryan, why don't you walk Molly through the ask here and let's see what we can do.
So going back to when Nick first got this mower, you could immediately, apparently, according to Nick, you could immediately tell how protective he was of it. He mentioned you wanting to take a ride on it and him feeling a little uncomfortable about that. And he let you.
Right.
Okay.
He did let me. Yeah.
Well, you're the wife.
You knew that he was not, he wasn't like over the moon about the idea, though.
Yeah. He's not letting you take a run over there.
Correct, but I didn't push it. I understood. I think I was respectful of the boundaries.
Well, the beauty of this one is you don't push it. This is a rider.
All right. Very true. Very true.
All right. So go ahead, Ryan.
So here would be the plan: is somewhere organically when you're talking to we're calling them the Parks, Mrs. Park, one-on-one. You might mention to her, Nick and I got in a little fight last night.
So just quickly, Nick takes it out. Nick takes the lawnmower out for a ride. The neighbors now know you've all stepped up. You have the bigger mower. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yep. So you had just mentioned, maybe there was a little skirmish, a little battle over this because, and we can be flexible on how this came up, but you might have walked through the garage or gotten something out of the shed, wherever you store this machine, and you bumped it in the wrong way, and there's the tiniest little scratch on it. Tiny, like not even noticeable to anyone except you admitted it to him, and he went off the handle and just really froze up and got sad about it because this is his baby. And you guys...
Well, before we jump in, I want to point out that Ryan did come up with a new word, which is squirmish.
Yeah.
Squirmish.
You've never heard the word
It's like when someone squirms and then you have a fight with them. It's a squirming skirmish. It's a squirmish.
Yes. Okay.
Or maybe here, Molly, the pitch is you did take it out for a spin and you hit a rock. And he was not. I mean, again, we don't want to make it seem like the Parks are like, what the hell's going on in that house over there? But we definitely want you to enjoy, to say, I mean, you guys, like my husband loves his lawnmower more than he loves me right now. I hit a rock and he was like, he thinks he needs to call a repair guy. I mean, he really cares about this lawnmower.
Whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I like the scratch approach a little better, to be honest. I don't love the idea of me being like the dumb girl that can't mow the lawn, hit a rock type of.
That's what I was saying, Gareth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just want to point out that this pitch works for non-binary or any gender. There is.
Yes. No, for sure.
I don't have an agenda. Okay. I think that now. Okay. Now, how do we feel about that, Ryan? That's your initial pitch.
I like it. I was gonna say just to make sure that nobody thinks you guys are getting in like any major battles. That it's more like he's giving you the silent treatment. He's giving you a little bit of the cold shoulder. And it lasted like a day, but it was like, God, he's.
It's funny.
It's a little funny to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
We're
good
having
way
a
to put it.
chuckle. So, Molly.
Now that time has passed.
Yes. Now we're back.
Yes.
But boy, I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to do is walk within a foot of that lawnmower.
That mower. Yeah. Okay. I
now-
feel you.
Okay. You feel okay about that, Molly?
I do. I do that.
Do you mind if we let's prep this? This is helpful on the show sometimes. I don't know if you listen to the show, but it's a hell of a show. But but I think that's a no. And what I would say is let's have Ryan play Mrs. Park. I'll play Mr. Park. I'm not going to be featured as much because I can get a little. I don't get a lot of acting work, so I really I go crazy in these. And Molly, you be you. And let's see how it goes if you're talking to the Parks about this situation. And is Nick still there?
Nick is here.
Okay, so Nick can hear your side of it so that we can get a feel of how this is going to go. And then we'll talk schedule of when we're going to do this. And then I think we're going to solve this problem. So Ryan, Mrs. Park, I'm Mr. Park, Molly, are you? And let's just start. I guess maybe, Molly, you're over there for some reason. You're having a drink when Nick's not there, maybe something like that?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's say that happens. Maybe you bring something over. You bring over a little wine or something.
Okay. So, hi, how
Molly.
are you?
Good.
Hey, how's it going?
Get in here and sit down. Take a load off. Please take a load off. Thank you for the wine.
Oh, hey, anytime. I hope you like rosé.
All day.
She's always saying that. I'll be in here.
Gosh. So, how are things? What's going on?
Things. So I don't know if you saw that Nick actually got a new mower recently, the ride-on one that we've been talking
we
about.
saw that. We saw that.
I did see that. I came back in real quick, but I did see that.
We love it. We love the color.
It looks amazing. It looks
Oh,
brand new.
yeah, it's great orange. Well, I will tell you, I will say, I cannot go anywhere near that thing anymore. I accidentally scratched it, and he was so pissed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Oh, my gosh. We were just going to... It's so funny
It's not
because
even
we
worth
were just...
bringing it up, but yeah, go ahead.
We were gonna ask if you guys were opening up to the neighborhood, if you know what I mean.
You know, I'll be honest, it was something that I think we would have been maybe open to, but now seeing that reaction, once I barely tapped it, but you couldn't even see it, but I'll have to show you guys.
He couldn't have gone that crazy, though. He couldn't have gone that nuts. It's just a scratch.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
What did he say, Molly? Quote him.
I mean, I'd rather not, you guys. You know,
Oh,
he was
wow.
it was in the heat of the moment, but everything's fine. You know, it's just like I say, I don't want to even go there with him again.
Honey,
I'm right here, babe. I'm right here.
More wine, please.
You drank all that rosé? It's crazy. She has her bad days, Molly. Molly, I think that was great.
That was great.
Now, Ryan, what was the thing that we gave ourselves the great gesture on? It was that how did you get it out that you preempted it? You were like, you said, I don't even want. Yeah. We would have loaned it out. You kind of got ahead of it, which I think is great.
Yeah, that was.
Well, you know, Molly, I don't want to paint him in a light that he's, you know, just
I think it's a little funny too. It's like a little. It's a little like funny that it's like, geez, he's crazy about this thing.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, your energy was perfect on that because you weren't making him look too crazy, but there was a hint of like, you don't want to get involved in this.
Molly, you feel like you can do this and will do this?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. You're fantastic. You nailed it. Can you throw Nick back on the phone? Because he was the caller. So we just want to make sure.
Yeah.
But great work. We're going to talk scheduling with Nick real quick.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you.
She nailed it.
Nailed it. Nick.
She's better than me.
Nick, she's better than you. I didn't want to say it.
I know. But believe me, she's the A side.
Yeah, completely. She's the A and the B side. The label didn't even want you to get out there.
It's true. I'm just some torn up CDR just off in the corner.
No, completely. So, do you feel good about her performance and how she just did that, Nick?
I do. I feel great.
Okay.
I feel great about it. She knocked it out of the park. And
when are we going to have her go over there and do this? Because the day before, let's have you mow the lawn on the riding mower.
I mean, we can do it this weekend. I mean, it's the perfect weekend for it.
Okay, hey, so here's what I say. Go ahead.
Last thing. What if Molly invites her over for a glass of wine while you're mowing the lawn? That way you're sure.
That could work.
That way you're sure she sees that. I guess you don't know about the husband, though.
I don't hate it. I just worry we're pulling off a big production.
Yeah.
But I don't hate it. What's nice about it is you're nowhere in earshot, and there's okay, Ryan, what we could do, he starts mowing the lawn. Halfway through, Molly comes over with a bottle of wine. Can you hear the thing we got next door? Yeah, he's mowing the lawn. He loves this thing. It's maybe an easier in. Yeah. I don't know.
And you take away that window in case if he's mowing the lawn, if Nick is mowing the lawn, they could walk over right then. You are taking a gamble in that little window of time.
It is psychotic. Within 9 hours, they're like, can we borrow it? You guys are out of control.
He just beat me out on my lawn asking if he can use it next.
He's
going to put a quarter on the dashboard.
Molly, places.
I got next.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Nick? We kind of have laid this out pretty in a couple of ways. What way do you want to do? What way are you going to go with it?
I think I like the what you just laid out, which was, her bringing up that she may have scratched it and that I was not pumped about it. And I'm okay with the fact that I'm more worried about the scratch than I am my neighbors thinking I'm irrationally angry about things. Mm-hmm. I have a therapist. She's a therapist too. It's fine. I'm getting it worked out. But I think that is probably the best approach because like you said at the top, this is a problem that I have created in my own mind.
Yes.
And I'm just trying to mitigate any what if that comes across in this situation. I'm trying to nip this in the bud and make sure that they just never want to even look at it.
This is a full bud nipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we mow the lawn tomorrow afternoon? And then can we have Molly go over there evening or Sunday?
I think so. I think that's very realistic.
I feel good to go here.
Yeah, I feel great.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, Nick, keep us posted. Let us know how it goes.
I absolutely will.
Buddy boy, you enjoy that mower, okay? Because it sounds like you got two soulmates in that house.
and yes, and one of them is the mower.
Yeah, that's right. All right, buddy boy, go get him.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, thanks, fellas.
Thanks. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We know you're a follow-up. What's your name?
For that call, we were using Stella, but I've been told I can break anonymity. My name is Christina.
Stella. Well, still
I'm not remembering. Are you?
Do you?
No.
Oh, me either. Okay, what was the first call, Christina?
My daughter has a sixth toe.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Lamorne and Hannah were on that call with Jake.
Right.
I've seen a clip from this call, I believe. What was the problem exactly?
So the problem started when she didn't want to go get a pedicure when we had some family in town and we were doing girl time, and she expressed that she was just uncomfortable with the sixth toe always being commented on. So they were, pitching some ideas about how to handle that. And
okay, so what was?
And there was a whole thing about the toe's name.
Yeah, the whole bit of it was that this kid should lead out on it. And if somebody goes like, "Well, you have a sixth toe," be shocked.
Funny.
Make a joke, name it something. Just get in front of the joke.
Right.
What did you end up doing, or what did she end up doing? How's she doing, and what's happening?
She's doing well. She still has not gotten a pedicure, but she's been more open to that because she tried to do it herself, and it looks pretty tragic. So we're going to get that done eventually. But she did have her toes out because we live in southeastern Virginia. It gets really hot here. And there were comments made at school, and she had, I guess she's renamed it. But I do have her here if you wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, of course.
Charlotte. There you go.
Hi.
What's up, Charlotte?
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
Hi.
So give us an update. What's going on from your POV on this? Where are we at? We're catching up to you.
Oh, okay. So,
Great clearing of the throat.
A speech is coming.
4-7.
I went to school, and it was like the last day of school, or like one of the last days of school, and somehow like my teacher and everybody in my class, I can't remember how, they found out that I had an extra toe.
The teacher did.
And they were all like, "Oh, let me see it, let me see it." And I'm like, "No." And they were all like, "Well, like, you don't even have to show us. You can just take a photo and like just show it to us real quick." Also, I wasn't really feeling the vibe of my toe's name. And my friend came up with a new one, and she's really big on basketball players. So my toe's new name is Toby Bryant.
Listen, Charlotte, I'm going to tell you right now, that's awesome.
That's awesome. So
That's
what
great.
about this? If they say, can we see, you say, Toby Bryant isn't doing photos right now? What about Toby's shy or Toby is not interested in seeing them? But going back to personal, so it's not you. If they're like, if you get in that situation again and there's a bunch of kids going like, "Let me see it," and you're like, this is turning into a goddamn nightmare. Then you go, "Guys, if it were up to me, I would." And they go, "What? You simply are Toby's manager." Toby said no. Guys, I would love Madonna to come out of this hotel room and greet you. "Madonna ain't coming out. You're stuck with me, Jerry. You want to see me vogue, guys? If not, pack it up and head home."
Togue. I agree. I feel like you're
Toby Bryant's incredible.
phenomenal. All I want to do is beat it, and I can't.
Try.
Tony Hawk.
Toby Hawk? Or Toey Hawk?
Toey Hawk.
Toey Hawk's pretty good.
Or how about
the little guy with the crutch? Tiny Toe?
Tiny Toe? Also good.
What did Tiny Tim always say he wanted? What did he want to eat?
Toe Pesci?
Toe Pesci's pretty. Be careful with Toe Pesci.
Why?
Kick your ass.
Who will?
Toe Pesci.
Okay.
He'll stab you in the neck.
Who's that?
Joe Pesci.
That's part of the problem here too, Charlotte, is we're old people.
Toe Piscopo?
Oh, Jesus Christ. How did you get that?
Oh, Toe Biden.
Joe Biden. Charlotte.
President Toe Biden.
Toe Biden can be
your
great.
foot is President Toe Biden is asleep. You make a Joe Biden sleeping joke.
Sleepy
you go,
toe.
I got Sleepy Toe
I got
Biden
Sleepy
here.
Toe
and
Biden.
He just fell asleep.
Toe Biden. Toe Biden's real good, Charlotte. That's what I would keep doing is keep renaming it.
I think so too.
Rotate the name. There can be a lot of toe puns. I'm available to pitch on these if you need an email every now and then.
But I think
this would be an
They
honor.
all need to be celebrities, though. It needs to stick on the...
Yeah. Toe Biden? He was the last president.
She said celebrity.
Toe Biden's a celebrity, Charlotte. Toe Biden's in first.
No, I know.
Sorry to yell at you. It's good to meet you. What
Good to meet you.
What are you saying?
What?
What are you saying about the toe needs to be a celebrity?
How you liking this back and forth? How do you think it's
Yes,
going for
the toe
you
needs
right
to be
now?
a celebrity.
You say that again, Charlotte? Sorry, an idiot was talking.
I said yes. The toe needs to be a celebrity.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm supporting my friend here who just attacked me for no reason. Toe Biden is a great one.
Agreed. How you feeling, kid? Where you at? How's your summer going?
This is good. It's good.
Okay. Is there anything in this follow-up we can pitch you on or talk to you? Or do you just want to tell us things are going good and you are calling
There was
your toe
another
coder?
interaction I forgot. I just remembered.
Do you want to tell
was
us, Charlotte? And do you want advice on it? What do you want to do? You're the boss.
No, I just want to tell you guys.
Tell us.
I was at a water park and this kid came behind me and my group of friends. We turn around just talking and then we look down. He has 4 toes and I have 6.
Whoa.
So we go to him. I'm like, do you want one of my toes? We can both have the correct amount of toes. And it was just like this whole joke.
It's pretty good.
What did he say? Was he cool with that?
Yeah, he's just talking about it.
Did he have kind of like broccoli hair, that like permy kind of top?
What?
His hair, the
crazy question.
alpaca hair.
So
Hold
Charlotte,
on.
Thanks for
Hold
calling
on,
in.
Charlotte.
No, we're good.
Did he have that like curly hair that all the kids your age have? That like mop top?
No, it was like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little guy.
He's tiny. Tiny toe. Charlotte, listen,
Yeah.
this is great. You're in a
Jay's
great
tiny.
spot.
What does
Quiet,
that mean?
Jake. You're in a great spot. I think you're fine. Here's what I'll say. If you ever need to rename the toe, email the show. We'll toe pitch.
She's pretty good. I think she's got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think she comes up with good ones.
Tell her what happened to your fingers. Tell her why you have tape on your fingers.
I dislocated my finger playing beach volleyball with a bunch of ladies and children.
And then what happened?
I put it back in place. I didn't tell anyone because I was just embarrassed.
And now?
It's hurting really bad, so I have tape on it to remind myself to stop using it.
That's who you're listening to right now, Charlotte.
Charlotte, it was great to hear from you. You're doing great. We might be calling you
I was
for
just going to
advice
say,
soon.
if you have a show, we're going to call it. You seem to be handling life really well.
Yeah, you're handling
You're a real
situations in a good
professional.
way.
All right, Charlotte, thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Do better than us.
Bye, guys. Thanks, guys.
Thank
All right, bye, Christina.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi guys, love the podcast. Got me through loads of sleepless nights when I had my baby earlier this year. I wanted to hop on though and say this to anyone who hasn't followed up. Please follow up. For those of us who are listening religiously, we need to know what's going on with you. And secondly, pay the tab for your fun uncles. It's the least you can do. It's the least you can do for these guys. So please follow up. Okay, I mean it. Love you, bye.
Everybody, check out our show on Hulu. It drops a day early, and there's also back catalog episodes.
That's right. So We're Here to Help is now on Hulu a day early. If you want to listen to the back catalog, we're dropping those from season 1 and season 2. It's just join us. Let's go.
We're Here to Help is hosted by Jake Johnson and Gareth Reynolds. If you'd like to be on the show, please email us your question at helpfulpod@gmail.com. And if you want to watch video episodes of We're Here to Help, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/here-to-help-pod to see our entire catalog.
We're Here to Help is produced by Rabbit Grimm Productions, executive producers Rob Hollis, Jeff Porter, and Natalie Hollis, associate producer Jesse Thurston, editing, mix, and master by Chris Fowler.
Theme song by Oliver Raleigh. The cover artwork is by James Fosdyke. Animations by Andrew Strelecki. And if you'd like to see Gareth do stand-up on the road, go to GarethReynolds.com. Remember, all of the advice given on We're Here to Help is for entertainment purposes only, and all listeners should be adults and make their own decisions.
That was a HeadGum podcast.